Hey guys, hello everyone. So let's be very interactive guys today. Welcome to everyone. I thought of having this because someone has pinged me and I think Akshay has pinged me and asked this question. So I thought let me clarify this for everyone. So today's topic is machine learning versus deep learning versus agentic AI. So is it required for us to have to learn ML or deep learning if you want to upskill in agentic AI? Okay. So, guys, before we get started, I'm Abhijit. I work as a technical architect in Value Labs, and I'm pretty confident from the last 2 years I've picked up nicely on Python and agentic AI stuff from my company also and my own learning. So, I'm very happy to say that something value I'm able to add. So thought of starting this meetup group. So guys, please be interactive. Shoot your questions. Before that, I would like you to introduce yourself in the same way. I have around 9 plus 10 years of experience professionally, unprofessionally in the sense of teaching and all that stuff. Also, I have. If you include that, it's 12 plus 13 years of experience. So having said that, please be let's I want to welcome everyone. Please be very interactive and let's start with some introductions. Karunya, Rupa, Jai Singh, Akshay, anyone wants to start can go ahead.
Yeah, I will start. Akshay.
Yeah,
Thanks
hi
for
Rupa.
this meetup. Yeah, I would really appreciate your stuff. Yeah, myself, Rupa. I have 6 plus years of backend development in Python.
Okay.
Currently, I am looking for new job.
Okay. Okay.
So I work mostly with API development and all with web development stuff. So this is something field which I need to explore. Last previous week, I joined your meetup. That was really nice, very informative. Thank you. Keep going
Yeah,
ahead.
thank you. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, anyone else wants to start? Wants to give introduction, please?
Yeah, hi, my name is Akshay. I have 19 years of experience working as a senior technical manager in a US-based company. Uh, I have exposure to databases, cloud computing, ETL, and now I'm exploring some stuff on AI/ML.
I didn't get that last.
So I'm exploring some AI/ML at the moment.
Okay, okay, got it. I think Ajay and Allu is remaining. Ajay, you want to go ahead? Jay Singh, you want to go ahead? Okay. Uh, who else is left? Aditya, you want to introduce yourself, please? Okay. Okay, guys. So you have this doubt, right? That agentic AI, right? So Akshay, could you please speak on that doubt? And Rupa, any other do you have a similar doubt of is ML or deep learning required for agentic AI? You have that doubt?
Yeah, I had that. I think I reached out to you also, but yeah, I had that.
Yeah, yeah. So I think let me clear some fuss. So Rupa, anyone else has that doubt, or how is it?
No, my question was not that. I have a different question because every. Shall I go ahead with my question?
Yeah, yeah. Let's see.
Okay, so my question was like, whenever we are using Agentic AI, it is that we directly use Google APIs or Open AI APIs directly. So there are libraries which we can download. So you want to start, the previous lecture was focused on something start with simple, build a tiny agent. So why not we run the LLMs on our own laptops? So maybe it might be 7 GB something of memory. So why are we not running our own LLMs in the local system? Rather, we are depending on API, which is presented
We can
somewhere.
So Llama can help us out in that thing. I think we can run LLMs locally on our laptops also, right?
Yes, you can do.
Yeah.
See, but that workshop is not on that.
Yeah.
See, ultimately, you want to be very modular, right? Generally, for a team or for 5 to 10 teams, you will install Llama somewhere, and basically everyone uses that Llama by calling APIs.
Yeah.
Even if you go like that, you don't have to. As a developer also, mostly I don't think properly you will prefer to always download models unless you're experimenting. Once you have decided on a model, you will host somewhere and everyone will use that API, because everyone can't run models. You can run, but why do when you already decided? Even my company, they have installed this Alibaba's model, and everyone uses that model. Okay, so you can definitely do that, and you have directly in the same system you can call, but it's the same thing, right? Ultimately, how
Yeah.
you're using the functionality doesn't matter.
Yeah,
How,
just to rephrase
yeah,
the question. So, as a software developer working in a firm which is building applications for a larger firm, it is suitable to have server somewhere located, and there is like multiple access. When I work as a freelancer, the focus is like a very small company. The targeted audience are like say less than 50. Why do you want to pay for an external engine to run such a heavy stuff while they want only very light thing? So
you can ask them to give a different system for this, and they can do that, no problem.
all
In
right.
their internal network, they can run that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's
Yeah.
go ahead. I'll start sharing my screen here. So that's fine. So I think new people have joined. So guys, I've taken the question of is ML required and all those things. ML and deep learning and all that is required for agentic AI. Okay. Um, so let me draw this. This is so guys. This is machine learning. Okay. Okay. This is machine learning, and a subset of this is deep learning. Okay. A little overview. So guys, machine learning has to deal with structured and unstructured data. Okay. But deep learning is specifically meant for unstructured data. Getting the point? So this unstructured data means images, videos, text, voice, because it lacks structure, right? Our SQL database, SQL DB, is a structured representation of data, right? JSON is semi-structured. Simply because you can have any JSON schema. Semi-structured, but images or videos, you can absolutely click any image in the world and you can do anything, right? So deep learning deals mainly with unstructured data. Machine learning deals with all kinds of data. That's a superset. And this whole thing comes under AI. Okay. Artificial intelligence. Okay. So that's the main thing, guys. Now, what is what is deep learning? So deep learning consists mainly of um, deep learning is mainly mainly how to make sense out of unstructured data. So we train neural networks. We train neural networks. We train neural networks and they start understanding the unstructured data. Get the point? So neural networks are required for unstructured data. Okay. What is a neural network? It's a neuron which has some kinds of inputs. It runs a function on these inputs, comma I2, comma I2, and it will produce an output. Okay. That is very important. Any doubts here? Any doubts here? So guys, now the answer for your question is, do you really need to learn ML or DL for Agentic AI? The short answer is no. You don't need to learn DL or ML for Agentic AI. You don't have to learn. Why? Someone might ask why. Simple example, guys. There's a car at your home. Do you want to know all the internals of the car and then only you start driving? Akshay and everyone, please answer. When you have a car at your home, do you want to learn all the internals and then only start driving? Or you can simply drive?
Yeah, we can drive.
You can drive, right? If someone tells, I will learn the car, then only I will drive. I learn how it will. No, it doesn't make sense, right? See, just like the car has a steering, okay? Okay. The car has a steering, the car has a brake, the car has a accelerator, the car has a clutch. Is it not the interface through which you can interact with the car, use the car? Is it not the interface to the human with the help of which you can use the car? So similarly, the models are already trained for you on a specific task or general list of tasks. Why not use it? The models are already trained. The models are already trained to for a set of tasks or a list of tasks. Why don't you directly use it for a task? Make sense? So guys, these models are some billions of parameters. If you go to Hugging Face, you will see there are models ranging from absolutely 1 million tokens, parameters, sorry, 1 million parameters, okay, 1 million parameters to even 1 trillion they have reached. Okay. So they're already there, benchmarks are there, how they are performing on what parameters are there. Simply go browse the category, browse the categories. I'll just go to that website. Where is Hugging Face? See, simply I'll just give you an introduction. Am I sharing my screen, right? Yeah. So simply go to models, simply see the category. You want to generate some text, okay, click generate some text, filter out something. So you'll see all this. This is a free, all open. Many of them are open source. Many of them require you to sign up. See this, for example, IBM Granite. Read the model summary, see the benchmarks, what it can do, capabilities, start using. Is it so difficult? So you don't have to learn ML or DL to start in Agentic AI. You absolutely don't have to learn ML, DL. That's all. Now let's say you have interest. How to know if you'll be a good person for ML or DL? How many of you have these questions? How many of you have this question? I want to find out if I will be good fit in the future for ML or DL. Type yes in the chat, please. And guys, you should have that question, okay? It's not that you should not have. I had that question, I clarified. Ravindra has this question, Akshay has this question, Ajay has this question. Guys, simple answer for you. If you don't want to look at complex things, and trust me, this answer works good. Okay. If you are good at mathematics, if you like statistics, if you like how the plots are following a particular curve, if you like mean, median, standard deviation, if you like mathematics a lot, and if you have scored good in your mathematics classes, if you are a favorite of your mathematics sir, you should get into deep learning. But yes, if you're a beginner, it will give yourself 2 years. And it's not bad to give yourself 2 years. 2 years is okay. Because you always see what you can achieve after that, and not that I'm spending 2 years. If you're already experienced, you'll sync with me. Yes or no, Akshay? Brupa, am I speaking sense?
Correct.
Because, yeah, because all those concepts, whatever you have learned, all those concepts will come into use. All those concepts will come into use in deep learning. In fact, you'll be a good scientist if you know good mathematics. Because see, guys, ultimately, I'll tell you what. Let's say we are talking of text modeling. Okay. Let's say we are talking of text generation. Okay. So ultimately, this text is converted into numbers. Machines understand only numbers. That is what is the process of tokenization. Okay. So once these tokens are converted, first of all, the text is converted into tokens. That's called tokenization. Once the tokenization is done, it's called encoding. There's a process of encoding. You convert these tokens to numbers, and actually the model is understanding the proper patterns present in the text. And it's actually not text, numbers. Actually, it is all learning the patterns in the numbers. That's it. For example, after learning 3, 5, 52, 1001, this is a proper pattern. 3, 500, this is not a proper pattern. Like that, it will learn. Then once again, once it generates a numbers pattern, that number pattern is once again converted into tokens for our reading. How many of you are getting clarity? How many of you are getting type? Yes, please just type yes in the chat, guys. Speak up. Right? So the point is, if you are good at number manipulation, if you are good at mathematics, and if you really like, wow, yeah, this is so nice. How nicely they have used this concept to achieve this purpose. If your mind clicks in that way, you should be in deep learning or machine learning. More into deep learning, I would say, because deep learning is the main revolution now. Any other doubts, guys? We'll start moving to build our agent. Any other doubts? I'll give you a minute.
So, Abhijit, I have.
Yeah.
Like you have cleared the doubt that it's not required. Let's say I use a model and I don't know the underlying principles of ML and DL, right? So I would be going to, let's say, Hugging Face, and probably you would be using a text to speech or text to text model, right? Uh, don't you think I'm just talking from my perspective, who might not be very good at mathematics, right? And I'm being very honest over here. I might not be knowing how to use that model optimally. I would be simply uh, looking at some particular piece of code and I'll be going about it, right? But if I know the basic principles of a model, like how that particular model is using the underlying calculation, right? Probably I don't, or probably how it's
No, no, not required.
accuracy and
Not required, not required.
not
See,
required.
ultimately, you should know on what things it is trained on. Okay. You should see the benchmarks, how it compares with other models for various tasks. I'll give you an example. I'll give you answer, Mahesh Kumar, I'll answer. So, yeah, you should compare the statistics. Okay. And you should also be good at training the model, for which there is a library called Transformers library. Okay. If you learn, okay, simple example, guys, the car example. If you know how to modify the car, is it not enough for you, for your purposes? Same thing. If you know how to modify the model, if you know how to download which model does what, start reading the benchmarks, it does good on this, it doesn't do good on this, you can train it. See, ultimately, model is nothing but a neural network which is trained on some things and not trained on some things. The pros and cons you can read. See, once you spend some time on Hugging Face, you start reading the models, things will automatically click for you. There are many people who are pinging me, can you train models or models like that on LinkedIn? They are training. They are pinging me. I'm helping them. Okay. How much time it will take to build my career in deep learning if I know Python well? Guys, Python is just a programming language. Python is just a prerequisite, guys. Okay. How much time it will take? I would say deep learning. See, deep learning is also, do you want to start building a model from scratch? You want to build models, then I would say give 6 months to 1 year for sure to build a model by your own. When you know every step what you're doing, 6 months to 1 year, I would say. Okay. If you want to build your model from scratch, you want to know every step what is happening, then you should spend 6 to 8 months for sure. That is for sure. Okay. Any other doubts, guys? Akshay, any doubts? Any other doubts? We'll start then. I would like to add to some. Yeah, please ask Karunya.
So, I'm just one student. I'm not doing any job, but I interested in deep learning and machine learning. But all these perspectives are you kept know that our meeting perspective. What is that, sir?
I'm not able to understand what you're saying.
I'm student. I'm BTech third year student, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to learn all deep learning and machine learning things, but I don't like coding.
Acha. I
Mm.
don't like coding. No, yeah, I don't think you can grow then. Why this guys? One thing I would definitely say: if you want to grow, no, trust me. If you want to grow in life, you should stop saying I like this and I hate this. If you really want to grow in life, and I'm sure experienced people sync with me on this. If you say I don't like something, you're immediately limiting yourself from success. Okay. Akshay, can you
For
give me?
the
Yeah.
for all the agents to use the AI and learn better things, do we really need to learn coding?
Yes, you need to learn. 99% you need to learn.
Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
because of course, without coding, how will you write your model? Hmm?
Building AI agents
AI
does need
agents
really.
also is coding only. No, you maximum you can do is no code agents like N8N. You have UI, right? N8N and all that you can do. No code agents you can do. But that is not deep learning, right? Deep learning means building models from scratch. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take Akshay's. Can you give us some real use case on what all things corporates are working in one day? Yes, that's right. Even I am showing that project. Of course, guys, see, GenAI is in the starting phases. OpenAI has released ChatGPT 2 years ago. It was a big boom, right? Actually, the real revolution is starting and it will take next 10, 20 years, GenAI will be there. Okay. So it is just the starting phases. People will adapt. And actually, I was reading another article where Accenture wants to remove so much of workforce which is not compatible with Agentic AI. I posted that photo in the group also. So guys, basically, it will be inevitable for you. You have to definitely upskill on Agentic AI for sure. If you are shying away, you will be left behind. Okay. On this note, any last questions? 9:30 it is, so half an hour of questions is done. And if you have still doubts, guys, let me know. Maximum another 2-3 minutes, and we'll start coding. Jay Singh is not talking, but it's not showing me all participants. Mahesh Kumar is there. Mustafa is there. Ravindra, Sitale, Rupa, Vishal Kumar. Please ask
Yeah,
questions, guys. Yeah.
yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a doubt like when we have some no-code tools like Zapier, N8N, and OpenAI's recent agent development kit, why should we want to learn, we want to code and build a model from scratch? What's the difference between the both? What are the advantages in building from the scratch and
See, I'll tell you one thing. You don't, most of the cases, 99% of the times, companies will not build from scratch. First thing. Who
yes,
are
sir.
research companies, they will build from scratch. Research companies. That's different. Okay. So, speaking of people who want to use models, they will take a open source model and they will train the model on their data, because the advantages are Hugging Face is an open source place. Many open source models are there. If
Yes, sir.
you see everyone, if see everyone cannot use OpenAI, and even if they want to use, they'll not see, because OpenAI has their terms and conditions.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Like we
Please,
have a
I'll respond. Hold on. So OpenAI has their own terms and conditions. Okay. Now, one main important thing is also costing. Okay. Let's say I have a use case where I need a baby elephant, or I need just a small animal like dog. I don't want to deploy elephant, right? So OpenAI is like elephant. OpenAI ChatGPT 4 and all that is like elephant. You don't want so heavy model for your small use case many times. So for that, what happens? You want to build your own customer service agent, you want to build small agents, you will pull an open source model, little training, 1 night, 2 nights training of that model. The model will understand your company nicely, and it will be more suitable for your work purposes. And the cost is lower because they can run the model on their own computer in the network, on the virtual machine in the network. So that costing is very low. It's at least 40 to 60% lower, or even many cases 80% less costing when compared to you call OpenAI or Anthropic and all that. So costing is also the main driver. And one thing is, I am a company, I have my own unique data. It's my property. Why should I send it outside my organization? So what I will do, I will put a computer in my own network. I will download a model, I'll train the model, and model will work for me in the network only. I'll not send any data outside the company.
sir, N8N is a, it's also a open source and we can deploy it in our local system
Ah,
and we
Baba,
can use.
I don't want to spend so much money. My use case is not so big. And even if I have use case, I have engineers, they will do for me. Ultimately, on the long run, I will save money. In the
Yes,
long run, I will save money, no? See, if I deploy some 5 engineers to make a nice application for me, in 1 month, in hardly 2 weeks, they are doing applications these days. So costing of their engineers is coming $500. For lifetime, it will work for them, 2-3 years. Whereas if you spend 1 month, 2-3 months of API calls, costing is very easy. Why should I do? Many
yes,
companies have
yes.
money. They look at long-term cost saving, no? Many
Okay,
and
sir.
many points, not just this. First thing is data. They don't want the data to go out of their company. Next thing is their costing is very less, because if you deploy a model in your network, you are just spending for computing power. Yes or no?
Yes,
You are
sir.
just spending for computing power. But if you are calling some API, OpenAI, ChatGPT, you are paying the uh, you're paying them higher price, because it is a very nice, it's a polished thing. You're getting the point. Polished model, very big model, many features are coming and all those things, right? And I cannot have a plan which satisfies everyone in the world, no? OpenAI will have 4 plans, 5 plans, 10 plans maximum. Okay. Okay. Sir, is it worth being meeting next one? Basic of these topics. Can you real use cases? This done. Okay, guys, I will progress in coding. Okay. So you able to see my screen, right? So I have written just for some. I'll delete this utils.py. I'll delete everything here because I was just practicing before you came. Guys, okay. Before that, how many of you know what is agent? Very important question. Very important question. Then we'll write the code. Type yes in the chat. What is a work? What is a workforce? Rupa was attended last time. Jay Singh also knows what is an agent. So, how many of you know what is tool calling, guys? Tool calling. What is tool calling? Tool calling capable LLM, a piece of software who has an task at hand and memory to perform that task. Akshay is still not. We can say agent introduced to execute some tasks and mainly use an AI model. Guys, how many of you know what is the workflow? What is the workflow? How the workflow works? I think I'll explain again. Okay. I don't think guys you know, so I'll explain once. Yeah. See guys, I'll tell you one simple thing. Okay. Let's say there's a guy. Okay guys, so this person is calling this API. Okay. So guys, whenever this person calls this API, okay, you can go to the database, fetch some data, and return it to the user, right? Yes or no? Guys, type yes in the chat. Let's be interactive, right? So guys, simple question I want to ask. When the user is requesting some data from the web application, you have written some code to call the database and get some answer and give it to the user, right? Why can't the same thing happen when the LLM tells, when the model tells you call this on, when the model is asking for some data, can't the web application return the data from the database to the model? Simple question, right? Simple question, yes or no?
Repeat the question, Abhijit.
See, this person is there. He's a user of the portal. He's requesting for some data. Your web application is capable of calling the database and returning the data to the user, right? Then when user is requesting the data and the application can call the database on behalf of the user, why this application can't call the database on behalf of the LLM? See, LLM is a very intelligent mind, right? Yes or no? LLM is a very intelligent mind. Huh? So when the mind can understand that the answer might be in the database, why can't the LLM demand this web application to call the database on behalf of the LLM? Baba, Mustafa, I'm coming to you. Hold on. Of course, it cannot do, but web application is calling the database on behalf of the LLM. I'm saying LLM cannot take action or execute any action like call API. Of course, it cannot, but I'll tell you, this concept is possible, right? Guys, yes or no? Type yes in the chat. Array authentication and all that you forget here for now. Okay, I'll tell you the workflow. I'll tell you. Let's say, where is my order? This user is asking a web application which has access to the model. Where is my order? 567. Order number 567. Okay. Where is my order? 567. What your web app will do? This is the user's question. Your web app will say, user's question is this. User's question plus I have this function. Let's say you write some function, def get order status, order ID. Let's say you write this function. You are writing this function in your code. What the web application will do, it will tell the model along with the user question, I have this function. See, the web application will tell, I have this user's question and I have these functions which will get the status of the DB from status of the order from the DB. The user question will go to LLM. The function information will go to the model. The model will tell, okay, in the API response. See, this API request is going to the model. In the API response, the LLM will tell, call this function with the arguments 567. It can tell, no, in the API response. How it will tell, that's a separate question. How it is happening, forget about it for now. The LLM can tell, right? Call this function with this numbers, this order ID. Come on, guys. Yes in the chat. Yes or no? In the API response, specifically written API response, it can tell, right? Call this function. Now the web application can call this function with the 567. Answer can be returned to the web application, which will in turn return the answer to the LLM. Pending. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, right? So once the LLM gets the answer, it will return the final answer to the web application saying order is pending or order is in transit, whatever. And then this answer can go back to the user. The final answer is your order is in transit. Any doubts here, guys? So now do you think Mustafa, authentication and all these things, LLM, any problem? You have doubts now? Simple workflow. So having said this, let's go to the code. Okay, I had done this as a practice. I will do the same thing again. We'll write the code from scratch. Okay. Okay. So off my video. Now, guys, so I have kept something open. Guys, so this part of the code, I am not going to use ChatGPT. Don't worry. This is the constructor for the model. Okay. This is the how to tell the model provider. So I'm using the API key of Google. Okay. This is the API key. See this link, if you go, you'll get your API keys. Okay. Simply generate one API key. Simply generate one API key and you can use it in the project. Okay. Google Studio. So, where am I? Acha, haan. So, see this same API key you have to use here. So can I copy paste this? Right? I can copy paste this code. Okay, I have done all the installations. If you want to install the library, this is the library. Installation, it will be there. This is the most famous library for single agents. It's very famous. See guys, 7 million views every month. Okay. I am not teaching you a framework which is not used. Guys, excited? Type yes in the chat. I am teaching you one of the most famous frameworks. It's not at all, right? It's not at all a very this thing. So install your installation, go to installation, simply install. Okay. Simply install it. That's it. Now we'll go to code. That's what I have done. We'll go to code. I'll copy this simple Google API key. I'll copy this code only, nothing much. Right? Installations I have done. So import OS. Okay, OS is a package. Yeah. So what should I do? I'll import the keys, right? So I'll split right so that I don't show off the key. Environment file is there. This is the Google API key. Okay. So I'll close this and this. Now I'll third, which is the file. First agent also has code. Second also has code. I'll write a third agent, guys. I just wrote something. Where is it? Okay. I'll write third agent actually. But it is your first agent, okay? I copy pasted somewhere, no? I wonder where I copy pasted. No, okay. So I copy pasted this code. Fine. Now this agent constructor we will see. So agent constructor will go to documentation, core concepts, agents. Right? I'll do everything in front of you guys. So let's merge these two codes. Where's that code? Right? Google model agent is equal to this. So this is the main agent constructor and this is the main agent, right? So we'll copy this. We'll copy this. Equal to agent. Model is equal to this model, guys, because we are using Gemini, right? That's why we are using this model. No compile issues. No compile issues. Okay. Dependency type for now it is none. We are not depending on any database objects. If we can give database objects. This is something little complicated. We'll go to later. Output type, we are not using any output type. Let's remove it. System prompt, I will remove this and change. And I'll put you are a helpful assistant. Your job is to use tools to answer the questions asked by the user. You cannot answer from your own knowledge. Okay, this much I'm writing. A prompt. System prompt model agent. How many of you followed till now? Please type yes in the chat. How many of you followed? How many of you not followed? No. Please type yes and no, guys. Please be interactive. Instead of typing yes, 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 my yes is yes. Okay. So simple, guys. What you have done till now? We are telling the model is Gemini. These two lines. Your API key you have to do. So import OS. Not OS. Yeah. I think Akshay is right. Prom.env. Import load.env. Load the environment file. That's it. Import OS. os.getEnv. API key. API underscore key is equal to this thing. That's it. Now it will work. Now, guys, one main thing is, as I told you that you will give access to the LLM, you'll give information to the LLM, what tools are available for the LLM to use, right? I told you, you will tell the LLM what tools are available for the LLM to use, right? So there should be some way to tell that there are some functions the LLM can use to answer the questions of the user. Okay. So there's that is tools is equal to, right now we'll have empty array. We'll fill this array. Let's go to utils. Acha, I have written here. Okay. Let's go to utils. Now guys, before this, I have put stories. I have asked ChatGPT, give me some stories. Okay. 5 short stories you can see. Just for the purposes of the demo. Okay. And the model will answer our questions based on the stories. Is that fine? Guys, type yes in the chat. Excited? Excited, yes, anything. So the model will answer any questions on the stories. Okay. But you should be intelligent enough to write all the proper functions. So one of the functions will be list all the files, import OS, os.get current working environment, current working directory. Okay. Okay. So now what I'll do, os.path.join. Join this one and stories. We have got the current working directory. This is the stories directory now. So get stories. Get working directory. I'll take a variable. Stories underscore folder, right? Stories under a folder. We have this stories folder here. Okay. Now we will write a function. What function? List all the stories. We'll search for a keyword. First, we will give a keyword search. Search for keyword in files. Okay. Keyword of type str. Guys, these types are very important. Okay. In return, we'll return a list of strings, which will be the file names. The file names in which the keyword is found. Yes or no? Okay. We will return the list of file names in which the keyword is found. So let's say we search for glitched. If the model wants to search for some keyword, it will pick up the keyword from. So it will pick up the model will call this function as it seems fit, as it sees fit. Keyword list of string. So now we will write quickly search keywords in files. We'll first iterate through all the files. os dot get cwd comma stris no os dot list dir path is stories folder. Okay, we'll list all the files in this folder. List dir all the files, list of files. Now in these files, we will loop through the files for file in list dir. Now we'll loop through. Actually, these are list of files only, guys. Guys, please mute yourself. So we're looping through the list of files. Please bear with me. In 5 minutes, we'll write only 2 tools. So file list of files. We will now full path to file is equal to os.paths.join stories folder, comma, this file. Okay, now we'll get the full path to this file. Then only we can load it. Full path to file with open full path to file, comma, in read mode, comma, encoding. Encoding is UTF-8 something. This encoding only is a big problem. So I forgot it. Okay, no problem. Encoding UTF-8, I think. Otherwise, it will give some exception. That's it. As if text is equal to f dot read, right? We are reading the text of the file. If keyword in text file names is equal to empty array in which the text is found. File names dot append. We'll append the file name, right? How many of you got this code? Return file names. How many of you understood this? How many of you have doubts? What I've written? First, I'm loading all the list of files available here. If this keyword is present in this file, I'm returning the name of the file. So I'm returning a list of files in which the keyword is found. Any doubts here? Okay, I'll write that description here. Right? Keyword text to search in files. Returns list of file names which have the keyword. Simple, guys. Let's write another one. Search keyword in files. Read. Now, once the keyword is found in a particular file, we have to write another function to return the data from that file to the LLM. Simple, guys. Last 2 minutes only. Simple stuff. So search keyword in files. Get data of file. Get text from file name of string. See, once the LLM is able to find out the list of files in which the answer might be there, then it will call this, no? It will send the file name and we can return, right? So we'll copy paste this code and we'll adjust it, right? Can I do this return text directly? I'm listing all the files. We'll remove this for if file in list dir. If this file name is present in this list of files, I'll rename this as list of files. If you're getting it, guys, follow till now. If this file name given is present in the list of files, I'll get the full part to the file. And I'll read it and return that file data. How many of you have doubts? Guys, type yes in the chat and type. Otherwise, type excited. Guys, you have to be excited. How many of you understood here till now? These functions will be called by the model, the LLM. Okay, I have written this. Now I'm going to the direct coding. Now I'll simply copy paste the file name. This file name, right click, split right. Function, guys. I'm just pointing to the function. See, I'm not doing like this. Okay, I'm just pointing to the function. The name of the function points to the function. Now I'll give this and this. I'll ask this question. Just see. Any question I'll ask. What is the last dragon story? Right? Right? I'll ask this question. Dependencies is equal to none. You'll know this, you'll learn what is dependencies later. Okay? Print. Guys, we are done with the coding actually. And coding, guys. How many of you are clear till here? I'll run and debug this. And some bugs will come, no problem. We'll resolve it. UTF-8 will work. Open. UTF-8 will work. F.8. See, it has come till here. Now, guys, see, automatically the model will call the tools. This one and this one. I'll put a breakpoint. Okay, I'll show it live. Play. Some error is there. 404 not found. Acha, model is not found, it seems. So what will do? Model. 2 minutes. So second agent, no? Not this. This one. Model is Gemini 2.5 Flash, huh? First agent. I'll see just the model name, guys. Model name I'll copy from here. Fine, right? Second agent, no. Third agent. We'll copy this model name. Okay. Now we'll run this again. Okay. Let's play. Now you see, automatically the control came here. Why did it come automatically? How many of you are able to understand, guys? Now the model has called this with this keyword. See, last dragon story. This keyword I have not written, right? Did I write this keyword? Yes, every story is stored in a separate file. Every story is stored in a separate file. Okay, I think I don't know if it will be present because it's a full content. It will not be found. Mostly it will not be found. File names is still empty. See, now it's asked for another keyword. See, intelligently, just see, guys. Now it's searching for last dragon. See the intelligence of the LLM, guys. Are you excited, guys? Did I give this keyword? No, right? Guys, type excited in the chat. We're done with last 10 minutes of the workshop. Okay, so let's see now. See, now he got one. Now he got one. This thing. Play. Now it will call here. See. Now it is trying to read this story, guys. See. Get the text from the file because it has found a match. Guys, is this exciting, guys? Come on, I want you to talk. Right? Now see, it will return the text. See? Now it will answer the question. See, stories about. Guys, any answers? Is it mind-blowing, guys? Type MB in the chat. Come on, guys, please, you have to. Type MB in the chat. Mind-blowing. Okay, guys, so please give reviews on Meetup, and I'm sharing my YouTube channel. I'm going to put comprehensive tutorials on my channels. I request you to subscribe to that. I'm not asking anything much. So I'll share my link here, and I want to come up with lots of content. Please subscribe, and you have any questions to ask, you can ask. And yeah, any questions, and then we can close, guys. Any questions, guys?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Yes, I need to know, we have a lot of models on Hugging Faces, and already in the world there is a lot of models we can use. I don't know how to choose the model for my use case.
Okay.
Which model to choose? And
you see, simply, I'll tell you one thing. Please simply spend time. Simply spend time. Simply read the descriptions. Simply spend time. It's clearly telling text generation. It's clearly telling any to any, text to image, text to video. And there are some playgrounds here. Spaces means playgrounds. You can simply click on something and you can generate an image. You can For example, see image generation. I'll click. Now log in, create an account, try to use the prompts and try to use and see. Read the specifications, what it is doing. Take your use case. See, you can put something. It will generate an image. Tell me, guys. Tell me a prompt. We'll do it.
No, mainly I have like a use case in my work. Like I need to give it my database structure and then ask like some some queries for some analytics for this database.
I didn't get you completely, but you have to browse the models. You have to browse, you have to read. Then you will get an idea saying, yes, yes, I can use this model, that model you can use. You can simply go to the model section, guys, and filter. See, plus 42 models. So many models are there. Classification, I'll take another meetup session on this. How to audio text to text, image text to text. See, read the descriptions. That's the only way. Text classification. Classification means yes or no. For example, sentiment detection. Is it a good sentiment or a bad sentiment? Is it so classification means either yes or no, dividing into categories. So you have to token classification, question answering, all these things you should read what it does, what the models does. Spend some time, guys. Okay, I'll try to take another meetup session on this. Let's see. Please subscribe to the channel and keep. Please give good reviews on Meetup. Okay. So did I answer your question, Mustafa?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Definitely, you have to read. You have to read what it does, what the model excels in. You have to see. You can sort by trending, or you can sort by most downloads. See, 114 million downloads. Which one? Let's say image classification. It will find out if the image belongs to a cat or a dog or whatever. Let's see. Let's go to one of them. Fair face age image detection. Okay, for example. So not much description is there. Detects age group with 59% accuracy based on an image.
Okay.
What more do you want? Tell me. Go back. Take another model. Face expression. Model name, face expression. Read. See, spend time. Angry, disgust, fear. It detect these expressions. Check if you want to need it or not. Resizing. Image are resized to specific input size. Okay, so I have to resize before I send. Okay. Normalization. Okay. Just check limitations. See what you can get. See if you make a short list of 3-4 models. Download those 3-4 models and see which one is good, which one I can train further. All these things are there. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Create an image of Labrador dog with spectacle and this is also need a no guys, you can create a free account. I think every 24 hours you can use to a certain limit. I'll create an image of Labrador. Let's do that. Let's create a space. Go to a spaces. Image generation. Image, right? Generate image from text. Let me do good. Let me generate a video thumbnail. Let me generate a thumbnail here. Generate a great YouTube thumbnail for a Python beginner workshop. Of course, this one is okay. I think this is better. Here, click sign in with Hugging Face. First, you have to sign in. I'll do that sign in. Hold on. Yeah, confirmed it. Complete the security check before continuing. It's confirmed buckets. Oh my God. Okay. I'll dismiss this message. Let's do spaces. Web GPU, image generation. Go to some other face swapping. It's telling all-in-one face swapping. Miraji AI generated image text prompts. Let's use this. It's going somewhere else, huh? Okay. You can use. Okay. Any other doubts, guys? We can close. See, I think it's a nice image. What do you say, Akshay?
Yeah, got it. It's really good.
Nice one.
I mean, better than the ones created by Google.
So, okay, Mustafa. So I'm thinking of taking some premium workshops. I'm not. I had some issues which I was. Oh, I overcame now. I'll take some comprehensive workshops for you guys. Okay. So any other things? Otherwise, we can close, guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time. It was valuable session.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much. I wanted to just create this community, guys, because it's very important to have a community and help each other in various ways. Okay. So thank you for your time and let's meet sometime. Okay. Thank you. Have a good time. Bye.